big voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. Nebraska. The official radio station of the Winnebago tribe.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Winnebago Talks. I am DJ Bethani. Also, I am the Communications Office Manager for the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska Communications Department. And my name is Bethani Redhorn. I will be hosting today's episode. And so I'm kind of doing audio, video, doing it all over here. So trying to get that squared away, but I am joined here in the studio by some special guests, and what I am going to do is kind of give you a rundown of today's show real quick before I let them introduce themselves, and they'll talk about what they have coming up soon. But this week here in Winnebago, it's going to be the Employee Appreciation event taking place. Right now they have a cornhole tournament going on, and then I believe my special guest will be talking about an activity that will be taking place this afternoon as well. It's going to be a Ho-Chunk Bingo this afternoon as well with the Employee Appreciation. But what I wanted to make mention of is that Winnebago Talks actually hasn't been over the air since July 18th. So some of the things that have taken place since we were live over the air is we collaborated with Great Plains Action Society, and we helped live stream the second annual Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives Powwow up in Sioux City, Iowa at Riverside Park. And we also live streamed the homecoming celebration. So we had the 157th annual homecoming celebration, which if you ever wanted to kind of skim through and reflect back on those 4 days, you can head over to our Big Voice YouTube page. We also live streamed over our Facebook as well. It's Winnebago the Big Voice. But we had the live stream. So we did the flag raising. We have the 1 p.m. grand entry into the 7 p.m. And there's a lot of great stuff on there. A lot of good words were said. And from the view that we had in the RV for the live stream, it was really, really awesome to watch it from, I don't know, I always call it the Wizard of Oz, like behind the curtain, but it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, and looking forward to next year's celebration. And so those are two of the big things that kind of took place in the period of the time that we weren't live over the air. But we also have a lot of great events taking place in the community. So with that being said, I don't want to get real long-winded. I was just telling my guests that I'm real nervous, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and they'll kind of talk about what they are joining us here in the studio for today. So, hello ladies, welcome to the Big Voice. I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, hi, my name's Emily Smith. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for the Ho-Chunk Renaissance. I recently started in February. Previously, I was at the Angel Decor Museum as a director, so kind of familiar with the culture. Mm-hmm. I'm from here. So anyways, that's all I think I have. Go ahead, Corinne.
Hejan Kishana Hinikarigi Wina, Ho-Chunk Rajra Heknik Winga Higaide. Maikate Rajra Corinne Higaide. I greet each and every one of you. My name is Corinne Gilpin, and I work at the Ho-Chunk Renaissance and as a language instructor. So I just came with Emily to talk about our upcoming event.
Okay, and then with the upcoming event, what is it that we have coming up?
Well, like you said, we have the bingo this afternoon for the Employee Appreciation Week, and we're here, I believe, to talk about the Ho-Chunk language baseball. That will be on September 9th at the Land of Wellness. We're taking registrations for teams now. There's a 5-player team limit, I believe. You must have 2 adults, 18 and older, and 2 youth, 5 to 17 years old. It's really interesting. It's something to get the language, I guess, to practice your language more and to learn it. It's not really baseball. So Corinne's going to explain the like how you play it, because I'm still new at it, so
Yeah.
like I don't even really understand. But there are big prizes. First place is going to be $3,000. Second place is $2,000. Third place is $1,000, and there's also trophies for each winning team. And then there's going to be, everyone's going to design their own uniforms, and it has to have like your Ho-Chunk name on it or some language incorporated into your uniform.
Nice.
And then there will be a prize for the best uniforms as well. And there's going to be free concession for the teams and stuff, like nachos, just like basic concession items.
Awesome.
So, and also I know a lot of people are nervous because like they've come up to me and said they don't know the language and they're not familiar enough to do it.
Yeah.
But if you do sign up, you get a study packet. So it's like basically like everything that's going to be like you're going to be playing, it's going to be in that packet. And then starting on the 23rd of September, there'll be classes in the evening at the Ho-Chunk Renaissance to every Wednesday until the tournament to practice the language and everything, what you're going to be
Awesome.
learning. So it's not like we're just like, you're just going to go in like without knowing anything.
Yep.
You're going to like get a practice, you're going to get the study guide. And I think it'll be really fun. I know like the teams that played last year, they like have good stories and they had fun. And they said like after playing it, it just becomes repetitive. So like you catch on really fast. You feel it.
Yeah, and then we had last year this is going to be our third year of doing community Ho-Chunk language baseball, and it's just a learning game pretty much. We have a mega die that we roll, and then that just gives you like what you're going to be asked. So we have some that are like singles, like the easiest, so it's just like one word. And then the double, you have to, I think it's, you have to say the word in Ho-Chunk. And then the triple, you have to translate a sentence or a phrase from Ho-Chunk to English. And then the home run is they'll give you the, what is it called? The question, question or phrase in English, then you have to translate it to Ho-Chunk. And then they also have like strikes and stuff like that on the dice, because I didn't accidentally I actually rolled myself out before, and that was funny. But yeah, it's really fun, and a lot of people have a lot of fun that in the past that I witnessed, and it just gets really fun. Like it's really competitive, I guess, once you get into it. But it's really fun, and I enjoy watching the community come to support their favorite teams, or it's really fun to watch. So yeah,
I think that's exciting because for one, it's going to be challenging, but you're also helping be a part of revitalizing and keeping the language here. And on top of that, you get study guides, so you're prepared. It's not like you're just like you said, getting thrown out there with this here go. But that's awesome. You guys are giving them a lot of like opportunity to practice and practice and practice, because practice makes perfect. So that's awesome. Is there any how can they still sign up?
Yeah, you go online and there's like a link that you go on and you click it. I'm not sure if I had it on my computer, but like otherwise, if you have any questions, you can just call us at 402-878-4135 and ask for Emily Smith, or probably anyone would really know. And they can give you more details, or you can just like do it online, like I said, the link, and just go on, and I believe you just sign up and everything through there, and then you can come up, the handout and everything's online.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's on the event.
Yeah.
Okay. So we right now, for those that are tuned in over the radio, we are displaying on the live stream the link for that Ho-Chunk language baseball tournament, but you can go to hochunklanguage.com and scroll just scroll down a little bit. They have an event calendar. They have a click here to sign your team up. You'll click on that link and it'll bring you right to where you need to go, the registration form. So pretty easy. Get signed up. You have a lot of opportunity to practice, and yeah, it's exciting. I know me and Corinne were talking about, because I remember when I was in elementary school, we did play the Ho-Chunk baseball. Yeah. And I remember I want to say I was in like third grade or 3rd or 4th grade, but we played we made it to the championship, and we played St. Aug's, and St. Aug's beat us, so we got 2nd. But it was really awesome. Like, there was I think 8 of us. I don't want to miss anybody, and I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm not going to say names, but the ones that, even though I just said I wasn't going to say names, I think of Drake Pear, Wheat to Aldrich, Andriana Sharpback. I want to say Trisha Ross was there, myself, and there was some others, but it was fun. It was awesome. And the being able to say a full phrase, a full sentence like that.
I think it's really cool. I remember when I worked at the museum, my kids went to St. Augustine's, and they had it. It wasn't baseball though. It was a different competition. And my son, when Dominique was in there, his class, they won. They beat the public school and stuff. So they got to travel to Wisconsin. Nice. And compete against the Ho Chunks from Wisconsin, which I think that would be cool. If we did a tournament of this kind of a language baseball tournament and compete against the Wisconsin Ho Chunks, it'd be really cool. But also if you do plan on getting a team in, it's a really good idea to register now, this as soon as possible, so you can start designing your uniforms, because there's a nice reward for the best uniforms as well.
So then with the uniforms, do they are the teams in charge of
the cost?
Doing their own?
Yeah.
Okay,
as long as it has the Ho Chunk
to incorporate some way.
Yeah.
And then with signing up, when's the deadline to get signed up?
22nd. Yeah.
All right. And then again,
September.
Oh
no, August. Yeah, August. Sorry, I'm rushing.
It's okay.
When does it start?
August. Because the classes.
22nd.
Yeah, because the classes will start August 23rd.
Oh, okay.
That following Wednesday in the evening.
So as of today, the 15th, you have 7 days to get signed up. There's Tuesday, August 22nd. That's the deadline to get your team registered for the Ho Chunk Language Baseball Tournament.
Yeah. Sorry. And then I just want to tell everyone to keep an eye on our website and just flyers, our Facebook, or the digital screen downtown. We do try to advertise as much as possible, when we have activities, to get people involved. And we're trying to do more activities. If any kind of information or any advice anyone has, for us as a department, we're more than willing to accept it and take it into consideration to try to get the language out there, what would help people to be more involved. So we just encourage everyone.
How would you suggest, if they do have any suggestions, how can they get a hold of you guys?
Our Facebook page, I believe, is pretty active. We do check it a lot. Otherwise, you're more than willing to email any of the staff. My email is just emily.smith@winnebagotribe.com. So being that I'm community outreach, I get a lot of emails or suggestions and stuff. So you're more than willing to email me and just ask if you're interested in having lunch and learns for your programs or for your groups of people. You're more than willing to just let me know, and I can help set that up, and we can have our staff and teachers come and do some kind of lunch and learn with you guys to encourage us. Yep.
Cool. So besides the Ho Chunk Language Baseball Tournament, is there anything else that maybe you want to mention, or I think we covered all of the...
We're in the process of starting to work on collaborating to plan the harvest celebration.
Okay.
So that'll be the end of September.
Yep.
But the details aren't all complete, but that's coming up as well.
So keep an eye out for that. I know last year's was pretty, they brought that screen out there to watch the documentary and stuff, right?
Nice.
So I look forward to that as well. So right now for the live stream, I've just been displaying the flyer that had the prize amounts with the date included. Right now I'm just kind of displaying the rules and additional information. And if you wanted to register, again, you'll head over to hochunklanguage.com. And just to reiterate some of those important information pieces that they may need, could we have you relay some of that additional information for them? That bottom portion.
Oh, so you have to have 5 players per team.
Oh, yeah.
Must include 2 adults, 18 years or older, and 2 youth. Affluent or advanced speakers will determine final ruling of verifying terms or phrases. Language classes over content will be held every Wednesday evening beginning August 23rd at Ho-Chunk Renaissance office at 5 p.m. The date and location is subject to change in event of weather or for other reasons.
Awesome. Thanks, Corinne. So that is the Ho-Chunk Language Baseball. It's an interactive language learning activity that consists of traditional baseball game and atmosphere, yet is structured to integrate the Ho-Chunk language. Each player will be challenged in recalling terms and phrases by tossing a mega die, which will determine the difficulty of the term or phrase. No physical activity is needed, but it is exciting. And again, just wanted to reiterate, if you are thinking of getting signed up for this, Ho-Chunk Renaissance, they're offering a course that will start on August 23rd.
Yeah.
And that's the Wednesday after the deadline. So you'll have plenty of time to practice, get all geared up for that. And they also will have the team, the best uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's good prize money.
Yeah, you want to maybe someone just now joined, reiterate some of those prize monies.
First place will be $3,000 and a large trophy. Second place will be $2,000 and a trophy. Third place, $1,000 and a trophy. And the best team uniform also gets a prize amount not being told. It's a surprise and a plaque.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, ladies, for coming on to talk about the Ho-Chunk Language Baseball Tournament. If you have anything else that comes up, then you need to get some of that information out to the community. Feel free to come up, and we'll get that out to the community.
Alrighty.
Any shout-outs before you head out?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our director, boss, Louis Saintier, for sending us over here.
Shout out to DJ Blue.
And shout out to my kids in Lincoln, the De Leon kids, and my daughter Giselle. She's working right now. And everyone else in Winnebago, come and participate or watch the tournament September 9th.
Yes.
I just want to give a quick birthday shout out. Well, it's not yet, but a birthday shout out to my brother, Bo. Bo Gilpin. His birthday's coming up on the 17th.
Awesome. Real quick plug on that. If you can, give him that little nudge. I've been trying to get some of his music so I can do a spotlight during All Request Live to spotlight his music a little bit. Okay. Kind of just gotta give him a little nudge for me.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, ladies,
All
for
right,
coming up.
Thank you.
All right. So that, again, is the Ho-Chunk Language Baseball Tournament. It'll be taking place on September 9th. 2023, the Land of Wellness, starting at 9 a.m. And so real quick here, I just wanted to run through some of our programming that we have up here at the Big Voice. So we always have our Big Voice Sports Talk Show on Wednesdays, and that is from 5 to 6 p.m., hosted by Coach Q. And we also have All Request Live, which is hosted by myself, me, DJ Bethani, and then I have a spotlight that I'll be getting into. I'm trying to incorporate more of our local area artists, because there are some people in our area that are heavily involved in music, and they make music, and I'd like to just shed light on some of their music as well. So that's on Thursdays, and then we also have Res Ride with MCBKC from 4 to 6 on Thursdays. We have Midnight Love plays every night, 10 p.m. to midnight. And then Fridays we have that Summer Hits mix with DJ Blue, which we'll be coming out of because summer's kind of coming to an end. But we'll also be getting into the Midnight Love. New episodes are on Friday night. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we have the Big Hour, which is over the noon hour. And I wanted to make mention that we'll be having a new programming that will be focused on like the powwow world. It's going to be with coach DJ Huge. He'll be coming out with his DJ hat, but I'll give more information regarding that. I wanted to give some time to my guest over here who is joining us in the studio. Let me see here. So I have Mr. Caden Cleveland. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's been a minute since I've been on here last.
I know, huh? That's what we were just saying. It was like the last episode we did was July 18th.
July 18th.
Yeah,
wow.
about a month ago. a lot has happened in that month. So, what do you have?
I got some gear here for you guys up here at the Win and Winnebago Indian News also.
Nice, cool. So
And
this is
then-
some of the hats that we got.
Then we got some bracelets here as well.
Cool. I like the ribbon work on that. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
I liked it a lot when that came in.
Cool. Some new swag.
Yep.
All right. So what you got for us, Kaden?
So I just want to bring up the All Native Group ceremony that took place on July 25th.
Yep.
I believe there's some pictures down there on
Yep.
our Facebook. Just kind of want to recap on that. That was a good ceremony. Turned out good. A lot of ANG people showed up. A few council members. A lot of the Winnebago tribal members.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out good. It rained a little bit, but we got it done. Got it in and got out. I just want to give a highlight on Heath Rist, the CEO of All Native Group, and William Howard, VP of Strategic Growth.
Mm-hmm.
They both received the award for the Patriot Award, and the Patriot Award reflects the effort made to support citizen warriors through flexible schedules, time off prior to and after deployment, caring for families, and granting leave of absence if needed.
Okay.
And then for All Native Group as a company, they also received the award too. And I think they're the first tribally owned company to receive this award too.
That's awesome.
It is the Pro Patriot Award. And that is the recipients of the ESGR Pro Patriot Award has demonstrated the greatest support to Guard and Reserve employees through leadership and practices, including adopting personal policies that make it easier for employees to participate in the National Reserves.
Awesome. That's really awesome.
And this took place during Powwow Week, so it was like a lot of stuff going on, but a lot of people
Yeah.
stopped over and really enjoyed it.
So what I'm doing on the live stream is we're getting some of these pictures displayed. So we're gonna just kind of seep through some of these. So when you attended that event, right?
Yeah, I did.
What would you say like the highlight of it was?
Probably just giving Mr. Heath Rist the Winnebago tribal flag.
Okay.
I know it's like a high honor of
Mhm.
receiving that, and hopefully I think they show it here. But Lance and Annette, everyone was there, and they awarded him the flag and just kind of gave him some star quilts,
Mm-hmm.
and just a lot of good things happened. And
There we go.
yep, there it is.
So right now we have the one that Kaden mentioned of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska's flag. And I didn't get a chance to stop over there. He's the gentleman with the tan suit on.
The far right is Mr. Heath Rist,
Okay.
and then
Right there.
the guy on his left is Howard,
Okay.
William Howard.
All right. This took place in the Statue Garden here in Winnebago. Really awesome use of the area.
Also, I think that might be the first event held there too.
The Internet for All press release. They had that
Oh,
event
really?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of good seeing it.
I love it when it
yeah.
gets used like that, though. It's a really nice area.
And also, coming up pretty soon next month is the Little Priest Tribal College celebration, which will
Yeah.
be held there as well. So I'm glad that the statue garden is being used and what it was meant for as well.
Yeah, definitely. So we're just kind of going through some of the recap of the pictures from that event for the All Native group. It's a really awesome recognition and really good for them.
Yeah, a lot of those ANG people also stayed around for the Winnebago powwow and got to experience the
Nice,
The-
taking the
yep.
culture. Cool.
but after that they had like light refreshment at the Sweetwater there.
Okay.
But it was overall a good experience.
Definitely. So with the with that award ceremony, besides that, what else have you guys been up to, and what else do you have going on?
We just got done with our internship. A lot of kids were there that participated over the summer. about 30 kids, which is one of our largest amount that the internship has had, and 20 of the 30 were enrolled in a federally recognized tribe.
Nice.
And 14 of them were Winnebago tribal members.
That is awesome to hear.
And just want to say thank you to all the interns that participated, if you guys are listening, and all the site supervisors that helped mentor them. It was just good that seeing them from where they started at the start of the program to where they ended. You seen like a lot of character built and a lot of confidence that when they like presented and how they talked to you.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think there's some pictures as well too.
I can get those pulled up for us.
They also had like final presentations and what they did with their projects over the summer.
That one's on the community impact, or?
I think it might be on the Ho-Chunk. But yeah, a lot of them kind of came up with like a lot of good projects. Like Charlie Earth, she kind of came up with some new park locations.
Nice.
She was working on that, did a really good job.
Oh yeah, right here, 2023. All right, so right now we're gonna get some of these pictures pulled up. This one's from their final intern presentations, but this is the group right here, right?
Yeah, this is half of them. This was like
okay.
the second, because these guys couldn't make it when they presented.
Gotcha.
So this is like the half of them.
So it was a very large group then.
Yeah.
Because even that picture right there, with it just being half of them, it looked like a full
looked
bunch.
like a lot. Yeah. We even had some people out in like Virginia, some interns out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's cool. So with those ones, are those like virtually presented?
Yeah, virtually. And they just kind of like when we have like lunch and learns, they would be there as well, like through Zoom.
Gotcha. Kind of got a visual of it there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So any deadlines coming up that they maybe should make note of?
For far as my knowledge, I don't have no deadlines.
Okay.
But if you want to get a hold of the internship before summer next year comes, get a hold of Tara Lee. She has all that information for you. And I experienced the internship for me as well back in 2021, and I had a good experience, like getting my feet wet in the business world.
Definitely. What was your favorite part of being in the internship program?
Probably just like joining like all these higher up meetings with like executive meetings, and then Lance would always like gather like people up in the corporate, like all the interns in there, and have us sit in his meetings and showed us how like they're ran and how he talks to them.
That's awesome. It gives that experience and insight that's needed. So right now I'm just kind of going through the introduction photos that were put up on the Ho-Chunk Inc. Facebook page, and it's an introduction of all of the summer 2023 interns. So just kind of going through that. And then I wanted to make mention, because me and DJ Guaranteed, we was over there a couple weeks ago at the Winnebago Public School parking lot. Seen you there too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we was over there for the back to school carnival. It was hosted by the Winnebago Youth Crisis Intervention Center, and I make mention of this because we all did this really cool little thing while we were there. We'll pull it up. Mr. Caden Cleveland over here ended up getting a whoops, got a new nickname too. Alright, so I'm gonna plug this in real quick. I'm gonna show you guys. There was this cool thing there. We did it at the community blast event as well. Shout out to DJ Guaranteed's son, Onipa. He has a 360 resolution. It's a 360 booth. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna show a visual of it. It's me, Caden, DJ Guaranteed, DJ Mac Attack, Mackie Scott. So we was all there for that carnival. DJ Guaranteed and we were helping host, kind of make mention of what they had going on and stuff. It was like my first like actual like legit DJ hosting, because like before that When the school year concluded, they have that end of the school year events at the football field.
Oh, yeah.
I was there for that one, and I helped. I was doing the music and stuff, but we just had the speakers that they have up there in the the eagle's nest.
Yeah.
Is it bird's nest? Eagle's nest.
I think it might be
Pigeon's
crow.
nest. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I always call it whatever it comes to mind. But those speakers that are up there. So for that one, though, I believe there was like at the time someone had passed away. So I actually didn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
I just played the music for them. And then this time around, I think I talked like twice.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to like get that people like stage fright type of feeling out of the way. Yeah.
Trying to
And
get
someone was
used
like,
to
just
it.
pretend you're in the studio.
Don't they got an event coming up tomorrow?
Yeah, and I'm going to help host that one. I'm going to be DJing over at the Employee Appreciation event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought the Winnebago Public School has the...
Back to school powwow.
Yeah.
That is, yep, good point.
And that's tomorrow at the football field, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going to pull that up, make mention of that as well. So.
Did they also have that last year?
Yeah, they did. And it was crazy because I believe that it takes place the same day of the Employee Appreciation event. I want to say it did it like that last year as well.
Huh.
So coming up, as Kaden mentioned, there is going to be a back to school powwow taking place tomorrow here in Winnebago. And right now I have the visual from the flyer up on the live stream. But we're going to be gathering tomorrow at the Winnebago Public School football field or gym, depending on the weather, for the 2023 back to school powwow. So it'll be August 16th, tomorrow. Grand entry at 1 p.m. Opening prayer will be at 11 a.m. with a meal to follow. Head man is Eugene Decora Jr., head woman Fiona Soap, arena director to be determined, and the MCs are Silas Cleveland and Les Painter. This is brought to you by this is with Educare of Winnebago, Project Launch, Higher Education of Winnebago, and Winnebago Public School. So I'll just kind of keep that put up a little bit. So if you're not doing anything and you're missing the powwow vibes, come over to the football field tomorrow and check out the back to school powwow. So with that, Kaden, you got anything else to make mention of?
Yeah, so speaking of back to school,
Mm-hmm.
we got our apprenticeship program coming up.
Uh-huh.
And I think we have 2 placements with you guys.
Yeah.
And they're pretty excited. And I know you guys are excited to have them to start them on their projects. This year we have 22 apprentices. A little big up from last year. I think there was about 13 to 15.
Yeah.
But a lot of Winnebago tribe entities are being involved, like the Winnebago Police Department, Winnebago Tribe's IT department, Whole Chunk Inc. Construction, Educare, just a lot of different organizations are in it. And I just want to say thank you to all the site supervisors and their teams. Just want to say we are glad to have you guys aboard on taking on the apprentice and showing them all the ropes, because it's important to show these guys that this work experience before they get out of high school, so they know what they want to do and like their interests and how they want to apply them.
Yep, I think it's really important too. A story that I would like to share is with that. Last week on Thursday, we had 2 apprentices, was he an apprentice? He was an apprentice. We had 2 apprentices for the spring semester, Morgan Redhorn Earth and Marlon Musso III. So whenever they were placed with us, I do remember in the beginning of it, Marlon actually came for 2 internship or apprentice terms. He came for the fall and the spring. When he came in the fall, that was his first placement with us, and I remember him saying that he didn't really know like he didn't really find his calling on what he wanted to do yet in life. But I know that with his time with us, and he's heading to Wayne State College. He's going to be going soon. Him and Morgan were here in the studio on Thursday, this past Thursday. They did a live episode of Baby Bison Beats, and I've been trying to get them in here all summer. They'll do pre-recorded episodes.
Yeah.
So so I kind of finally got them to do a live episode. And while we were talking, something that Marlon said kind of just stuck with me. But with his time here in communications, he was under Jordana's wing a lot, our previous Winnebago Indian News editor. Shout out to D-Lo. But she took him under her wing, and with that time that he spent with Jordana, and he was in here in the radio with me as well, but with his time with Jordana, he really gained that insight and that passion to become a graphic designer. So that's what he's going to be majoring in, and kind of found his calling under the apprenticeship program.
Yeah, it's just all it takes is like that little spark.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what you're doing, just try to join new things and try to experience a lot of new like learning and educating.
It's going to make yourself uncomfortable to kind of allow that growth to take place.
Yeah, that's what the great Frank Lemire once said.
Yes. I like the way that it's worded. I believe it's, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to have to look for it now.
I think it's like if you are put in a position where you feel uncomfortable, it's like something with like you aren't growing or something like that.
Yes. But the other thing too that I wanted to make mention is it's just good to kind of give that opportunity for our youth, because they are our future.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I really appreciate the apprenticeship program.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, when I was like in high school, like once I left, that's when everything started kicking off with all these programs for the youth.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had this when I was like in high school, I would took advantage of it and
Definitely.
and try to get that experience. But I was thankful for like the summer youth program too, like introducing us into the workforce and in the summertime and making us some money as well too.
Heck yes. All right, well, that's kind of like what's been, I guess, going on and what's going to be coming up. Before we kind of conclude that portion, is there anything else you want to make mention of?
That's pretty much it for the Ho Chunk Inc. side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, outside of Ho Chunk Inc., is there anything else you want to make mention of?
Probably just want to give a quick shout out to my old internship, the Sioux City Bandits right here.
Oh yeah.
They left the league, the CIF, the Champion Indoor Football League, and they joined the NAL, the National Arena League.
Ooh.
And that's kind of like a more
It's like a big move for them.
Because they've been in the CIF for about 10 years, and hopefully by joining this league, it gives them better opportunity, more entertainment, probably bringing in better players and like crowd.
Cool. Nice.
And you got like other big cities that are in that league too, like Jacksonville, and then recently Omaha Beef joined it as well.
Cool. Nice. So they're moving from playing indoor, so then it will be like, if they still play in Sioux City, would it be?
Yeah, it's still the same setting, but they're just in a different like league.
Gotcha.
But I think the arena has like nets on it, so like I don't know, it's kind of like a different rule and setting.
Gotcha. Cool. It's a good shout out.
Yeah, so I'm also hoping to work on another event with them as well.
I was just going to say that. I was like, that event that you guys collaborated with was, I didn't get to attend that one, but I did get to go to a Bandits game.
Yeah.
So I think those are really awesome to just kind of take your little guys and
it's a good experience and it's fun. They do a lot of promotion things like throwing out T-shirts and doing like mini games.
Definitely. Well, Caden, thank you for stopping up with Ho Chunk Inc. and giving some of those updates, and I will definitely be in touch about, because I do know that we need to get you guys our weekly planner with what we're going to be having our apprentices work on while they're here with us. So we'll get that all situated.
Okay,
and
sounds good.
you guys have, we have like a meet and greet coming up?
Yep, today I think at 1.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yep, all right, thanks
for stopping up.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, so Caden with Ho Chunk Inc., he kind of stopped up and gave us these bracelets for our department up here. We got some hats and relayed some of those good updates. So there's a lot of stuff that took place in the past month, basically. We hadn't been over the air since July 18th. So again, I just wanted to reiterate, we did get through the the second annual Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives Powwow. So that live stream, if you wanted to recap that event, you can head over to the Big Voice YouTube page. It's available on there. We also did a live stream for the 157th annual homecoming celebration. That's also available on the YouTube, and it's on Facebook as well. But usually when we do our Winnebago Talks episodes, we'll usually I'm joined here in the studio by my team, but everybody is partaking in those employee appreciation events that are going on today. So they have a cornhole tournament taking place. They'll have Ho Chunk Bingo at 1:00. And so we'll usually get into My Answer Is. That's usually between myself and Tyler. But I don't have any trivia questions for you guys today, so I do apologize. We did have Ho Chunk Renaissance join us, and just wanted to reiterate, they have Ho Chunk baseball, their language baseball coming up. And so I'll re-display that up here. The deadline to get signed up is August 22nd, and you can head over to they have the link displayed a few different places. So what I'm going to do is display it here on the Facebook, and then I'll also show it on the website. But it is available on their website, hochunklanguage.com. This is going to be the Ho Chunk Language Baseball Tournament. Pretty awesome prizes right there. So they have first place $3,000, second place $2,000, third place $1,000. Prize for the best team uniform. This is going to take place on September 9th, and it'll be at the Land of Wellness, and it starts at 9 a.m. And so to get signed up, you can head right here, click that link if you're on the Facebook. But if you're on the website, so I did follow the link, it brought me right here. You click here to sign your team up. If you were to just go straight to the website, you go over here, events calendar, click on this event for the Ho Chunk Language Baseball Tournament, and bring you to the same area. So you just click here to sign your team up. And also when you sign up, you'll receive an informational packet and study guide to your provided email. So any questions or concerns, you can reach out to Emily Smith at 402-878-4135. And that is for the Ho Chunk Language Baseball Tournament. So shout out to Emily and Corinne. They stepped up to relay that to our listeners. Before I do go off air, I wanted to thank everybody for joining us for a new episode. I promise next week when we come back, we'll be back to the full swing of things with My Answer Is and everything. But we just wanted to get that information out to everybody. And we hope that everybody's having a beautiful, wonderful day. Just again, wanted to reiterate some of the programming. Don't forget to join us for the Big Hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. And then we have the Big Voice Sports Talk Show hosted by Coach Q and Buff. That is on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And then Thursday at 11 a.m. you can join me for All Requests Live from 11 to 1 p.m. And then 4 to 6 on Thursdays, we have Res Ride with MCBKC. And then I'm working on another new live episode with with MC Musso and DJ Grandson for Baby Bison Beats. So this one will be before MC Musso heads off to college. So I'm really looking forward to this one and excited for it. And also Fridays are the Summer Hits Mix, which will be transitioning back into the Friday Night Hot Mix. And then that's with DJ Blue from 7 to 10 p.m. And then we have Midnight Love, new episodes on Friday night, 10 p.m. through the midnight hour. Midnight Love does play every night over the airwaves at the same time period from 10 p.m. through the midnight hour. Different variety throughout the week with the new episodes on Friday night. But that's what I have for you all. And then, two exciting announcements is that don't know what I did with my phone. That's why I was trying to pull up the information with DJ Huge. But you can check him out. He'll be live over the airwaves with us on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. And we'll get that information out to our Big Voicers on Facebook. So check him out. He's going to be focused on powwow music, everything that kind of that entails. So we have received a lot of good and bad feedback, but we have that need for more variety when it comes to powwow music, powwow jams, all that goodness. So with that, that's what DJ Huge is going to be bringing to the Big Voice. So I'm excited for that collaboration. And we are in the works of having a new programming that's going to be airing every last Monday of the month. And so those that we are collaborating with that new programming for, they'll be joining us next week on the 22nd to talk more about that. So make sure you join us for that. It's exciting. It's been a long time coming. It's been in the works for a minute. So I'm excited for it. And with that being said, I am going to sign off. And I hope that everybody, again, is having a beautiful day. Just want to leave you with a few words of being good to each other. You never really know what someone's going through, so just be nice, be good, and always be good to yourself. And I would like to send a quick birthday shout out to my mom and my boy. Happy birthday to my mom and happy birthday to my boy, Austin Frank. So I hope that everybody has a beautiful day. If you are looking for something exciting and fun to do with the family, make sure that you do get signed up for the Ho-Chunk Language Baseball Tournament. The deadline to sign up is August 22nd, which is next week. So they're going to have a prize for the best team uniform. So that's why it's really important for you to get signed up before the 22nd next week. That way you can get going on designing your uniform, and you'll also get your study guide. So that way you guys can practice. Because those prizes that they have in place, those are really good prizes. And I just encourage everybody to take advantage of this opportunity. So I hope that everybody will join us tomorrow for the Big Hour at noon and the Big Voice Sports Talk Show with Coach Q and Buff at 5 o'clock p.m. So again, be good to each other, everybody. Be good to each other. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I shall see you all on Thursday for All Request Live.
Took me for granted. Don't recognize you anymore. Once sweet and caring, now cold and calculated. You can't be trusted.